that just sits on his broken soul. No, I don't want your number. No, I don't wanna give you mine. And no, I don't wanna meet you nowhere. No, don't want none of your time. And no, I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler.
Hello loves, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Taylor, and on this channel we get into affordable beauty tips and synthetic wig reviews. So if you are interested in learning more about this unit and some of the customizations that I made to it, then keep on watching. So it's been a while since I have done a wig by Janet collection. This is the Janet collection Natural Me Blowout Lace Wig, and this is in the style Willow in the shade S1B/30. So it does have like some under highlights to it, which may not be very visible with my whole lighting situation, but maybe it was visible during the course of the video and you all were able to see. So this is a stock card. It doesn't really come with much information on it. It just shows you how it looks on the model. Some information on the back, such as its special colors. This is one of its special colors. Y'all know I try to, if you're not new here, you know I try to do the special colors or what's advertised on the stock card. It says on the stock card the model's just wearing a 1B, but I want to kick it up a notch because I just like to just go for different things. So I got the idea to cut bangs in it from some thumbnails I've seen on this wig, so I just went ahead and did it. We'll get into what I learned from cutting bangs on this unit and whatnot. But first we're gonna start off with the pros and the cons. The pros to this unit is, I think it's pretty easy to install. I love the texture of this unit. This is their blowout texture, so it's that kinky blown out feel. I have lots of wigs like this. Because it's a blown out texture, it's very easy to run my fingers through it. I haven't felt much tangling, so I would say a pro is that I've experienced minimal tangling so far. I haven't experienced that much shedding except for where I obviously cut the hair. Pro for me is that it's super easy to install. This is unfortunately just a deep part lace, aka a T-part in synthetic wig world, so you're not really getting like a 13x6 frontal like you would with some of the other brands or even some of the other wigs from this collection, I believe. So it's just like you just slap it on, really and truly line it up with your hairline. Look for something easy to install. I feel like Miss Willow is your girl. Not very shiny or anything like that, but I wouldn't expect that. So because it's a natural blowout kinky texture, doesn't have much shine to it, so I feel like if I didn't cut these bangs in particular, I think people would really be like, oh, that's probably her hair. Well, at least that's what I think in my head. I could be wrong. I could be delusional, but I say that a lot in my videos. But I feel like if you didn't know me, you might think it is my hair. Now to the cons. I guess a con for me might sound contradictory given the pro I just gave it. It's not a 13x6 lace front. It's like the potential and the places you could go with this wig wasn't there, you know, like, so that's why I decided to cut bangs in it, because even though I love this texture, I love the bust down middle part, I love body, I love volume, and that's exactly what this wig is giving, but I feel like that was it. I feel like it just relied on the natural blowout texture and the curls that came in it. I feel like it could have been so much more, could have been so much better, but yeah, that's a con for me, that you just can't do much with it besides do a middle part or choose to cut bangs in it like I did. I didn't pluck the part at all because I was cutting these bangs once again, so I didn't think it was necessary for me to do that. But if you don't want to cut any bangs, if you just want to put this wig on as is, I'm gonna let y'all know right now, I don't feel like this part is very deep. I actually feel like this part is very shallow, and I think that it requires plucking. I don't know if they mean deep in terms of like measurement that they have done on these units, but I feel like from what eyes can see, it is not a very deep part. You would definitely need to do some plucking, put some makeup in it. I didn't do any of that because once again, I cut bangs. Those are my pros, those are my cons. I think she's a cute little number. I'm gonna get into what little detail is provided or what little facts are provided on this stock card and some of my takeaways from it. So like I said, it says this is a deep part lace. Not true. It says it has ear-to-ear soft Swiss lace. I like it when some units have these kind of like guidelines so that I'm able to cut them evenly, and if the wind blows back then I won't be embarrassed. Special knotting on the nape necessary I guess it's not really like a necessity to care about that aspect of the wig unless you plan on like maybe wearing it up. I don't even, this is not even a 360 unit, so I would not encourage anybody to try to wear this up. I mean, wear it down. It's heat resistant fiber, safe up to 360 degrees Fahrenheit. So I really want to touch on that because, so as y'all can see, I cut bangs in this unit and I was just forgetting that I'm working with a synthetic unit here, and I don't know why, because that's all I freaking do is work with synthetic units. But I used my good old flat iron to try to bump the bangs, and I ended up ruining the blowout texture on one side of my bang. And so therefore, don't know if it's recognizable, but there's a slight difference in between either side of the bang. One side is more straight and one side is a lot more of a blown out texture. I stopped immediately when I realized what I was doing because I didn't want my bangs to look a mess. If I didn't include it, it's probably because the footage is a mess, but I do have a tutorial on how I've cut my bangs. I've done about 2 videos and customized a few wigs on my channel, so if you're interested in that, I will link those videos. It was a lot trying to customize that. I almost instantly regretted cutting bangs in it because cutting bangs on a unit that's not curly, it's very tricky. And because this is not necessarily a curly unit, she's really just a blown out kinky straight unit, it's a lot more difficult to cut bangs. I will let you all know that. But just take your time if you decide to do it. I definitely had to, once I did my hack on cutting the bangs, I still have to go back and trim it to my liking because it is definitely on top of my eye and kind of making my eye look a little droopy right now. So I don't even remember where I purchased this unit from. I think I purchased this unit from wigtypes.com. Where you can purchase this unit if you're interested will be linked down below. I think this unit was only about $30+, which is not bad. I feel like you get a decent amount of hair with this unit for the price, so I would recommend that. But I just think she's not a necessity, but she's something that you can put in your closet. It's something like if you have tried all the new wigs out there, and I think this is a newer wig, I don't know, I have to double check. It would depend on the title of this video. If you have tried all the, like, you know, the wigs that have come out that have caught your eye and you were like, you're ready for something else, something new, but something to hold you over to the next eye-catching unit comes out, I think this is something that you can add to your collection and go out and buy. That's why I cut bangs on her, to really like jazz her up. This is all my thoughts on this unit. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. Oh, I didn't get to say this because I wasn't able to give a shout out to everybody who helped me get to 400, because as I saw my channel hit 400, I was uploading the video. So shout out to everyone who has helped me get to 400. Still on the road to 500, but still want to take the time to thank all who have come from different channels to this channel, different platforms to this channel, who found me on different platforms, or maybe just was watching YouTube videos and decided to subscribe because you want a little more, the TL. Thank you so much for all who have gotten me to 400. When I get to 500, I think I'm gonna do a giveaway of some sort. So thank you all so much for watching. I love you. Stay beautiful and stay safe.